name is Brad Wursten. I'm from Logan, Utah. I started flying when I was about 8 years old. I got into flying model airplanes. That's where I got my start into aviation. And it took off, to later years of my life when I got my pilot's license and started to progress in that. Like every kid's dream, when I was younger, I wanted to be a commercial airline pilot, and I went through all the schooling and all that to get all my commercial license and all that. And when I got done with that, I don't know, I wasn't going to be real happy living in a life in a suitcase. So where I had been flying model airplanes a lot, I had decided, I'd wanted to take a ride in one of these airplanes when I was like 22 years old. And basically I had taken a ride with a guy and I got super sick. Like, it takes time to build into like doing this kind of stuff. And so, but I just had the drive to want to just keep doing it. When I kept going, doing all that stuff, and I really had no desire to be an airshow pilot. I just I found a mentor, taught me how to do airshows type stuff, and he's like, you have a great act for it. He's like, you know a lot about it, and he contributed a lot of that to my background of flying models. Fast forward into that, like 3 years, put me into my first airshow, which was in 2008. So, and here's 18 years later, I'm do air shows all over the country, and just blessed to be here in McMinnville today. I fly what they call an MX-2. It's made by a company called MX Aircraft. They're out of Perth, Australia. This airplane is all carbon fiber. It's very light. It has, massive amount of throws. It's built to just do what it does, air show flying and in general. It's powered by a 540 cubic inch Lycoming engine that has roughly 340 horsepower. This airplane was painted by a good friend of mine where I live. It's me and him kind of put the design together. It's just a diversion of my personality, basically. I always say that these airplanes are just an extension of your body. That's what they are. I mean, you basically wear this aircraft. It's very small. It has lots of power. I like the striking paint schemes. I'm a diehard America type guy, and red, white, blue is my colors. All right, my airshow routine is built around a lot of high speed, high energy aerobatics, lots of tumbles, lots of cool stuff that you don't get to see normal airplanes do. This airplane is very unique. It, will tumble end over end on a dime. Like, it's really cool. It has a roll rate of nearly 500 degrees a second and a climb rate of like 3,500 degrees. Or 3,500 feet per minute. Lots of power, especially being here at sea level. The power here is phenomenal. So basically, the rule of thumb, every 1,000 foot you go up in elevation, you lose 3% in power. So, and then you factor in the heat of the day, and that also takes down your power. But when you get a day like today at 70 degrees and you're at 100 feet above sea level, I mean, that's big smiles, man. Like, it's all you could ever ask for.
Just an incredible performance by Brad Wursten in the MX-2.